and we are laser focused is on bringing on sales, and more sales. We're really focused on generating enough sales so that when we hit 80% profit margin, and we're doing enough revenue that we're cash flow positive.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Evan Gappelberg. He is the CEO of Nextech3D.ai. And Evan, welcome back. Good to see you again.
Thanks, Steve. Great to be back.
So the company has put out in essence, your preliminary financial numbers, and what you're showing is, what you've been talking about in 2024. There were some challenges in 2024, but also some positives as well. So let's start at 2024. Tell me what you saw last year.
Sure. So these are our preliminary unaudited 2024 year-end numbers, revenue of 3.1 million, and most importantly, our gross profit margin of 62% or 1.9 million in gross profit was a huge improvement over the prior years where the gross profit was in the 20 to 30% range. So we've made massive improvements with our gross profit margin in 2024. And in 2025, we see that trend continuing. In fact, we're looking to hit 80% for the year in 2025. That's a big number to be able to achieve in gross profit. And with our reduction in our expenses, we think 2025 could be that breakout year that our investors have been waiting for and that we've been building towards for the last 5 or 6 years. And so we're optimistic, Steve, that 2025 is the turnaround year for Nextech.
I know that you have made a number of changes, as you mentioned, cost-cutting measures and reducing by 35%. And in the news, you talk about 2025 potentially making even more cost reductions as well.
Yeah, we are laser focused on reducing costs, but most importantly, and even more important than reducing costs, in driving sales. And January actually was a good kickoff month for us. We saw a 125% increase in sales on our non-Amazon business. And so we are seeing an uptick in the 3D modeling business. We're also seeing an uptick in our Map Dynamics business, or ARway. We saw almost a 20% increase in sales in January. I think we had a record month for that month. And, our focus, and we are laser focused, is on bringing on sales, and more sales. We're really focused on generating enough sales so that when we hit 80% profit margin, and we're doing enough revenue that we're cash flow positive. And it's really not that far away, Steve. We think that I could kind of see the light shining through the tunnel. And I'm optimistic that we're going to make it through.
Okay. And lastly, there'll be a lot of use of AI this year as well in order to help you try and get to that point. And that's a key part of this.
It is, Steve. We are an AI first company. We've been investing in AI for the last 3 years. We use AI extensively throughout the company. We're going to be launching a new suite of AI products that we use that our customers will be able to use, but also that we're using internally to drive our costs down and stay competitive in this market. And so, yeah, AI is pretty magical. And we think that, once we break out with Map Dynamics is a big growth area for us. We're doubling down on our AI for Map Dynamics, as well as doubling down on our 3D modeling business and, really reducing our cost to produce 3D models, but also driving the revenue side of that business as well. So, it looks to be an exciting year, Steve, and we are optimistic.
All right, we'll leave it there. Evan, thank you so much. Good to see you, and we'll talk soon.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, Evan Gappelberg, CEO of Nextech3D.ai.